So, over the last couple of years, I have been practicing nearly all the time this, what they call the law of attraction. I had really learned that we create our reality. We are creating our reality, whether we know it or not. And so I realized, okay, if this is the truth, then I have to learn to master this instead of it just running my life. And also just being quite miserable. Having moments of happiness, but actually generally just not being a very happy person. So, once I learned that I had some say in this whole thing, I got to work with this practice. So what I have found is there are two schools of thought. There may be many more, but I'm only going to talk about two of them. In the early 2000s, I read this book. Eckhart Tolle talks about the power of now. He gave us this understanding that time was not what we thought it was, and that our lives are really a series of consecutive nows, and that it is in the now where life is, in the doing of things, in the mindfulness, in the coming back to the present moment. And then there is a school of thought, Abraham Hicks, ask and it is given. And they are, and I kind of laugh when I say this, sort of this carrot group. Where there's this carrot out there that there's this vortex, that is all around us, this vortex of all of our desires. So you have two seemingly diametrical ideas going on here, but actually we practice mindfulness and being in the now while we are attracting our future. This is just my observation, but my observation is that we never really do stop desire altogether. Or maybe I just haven't reached, I use that word, this state of enlightenment where there are no more desires, which was exemplified yesterday when I was at work and my stomach started to really rumble and I realized I was so hungry and I needed to go eat. So I was sitting in my little office saying, okay, who's going to bring me lunch? Who's going to bring me lunch? So I decided to just go get lunch. I decided I didn't want to sit there and manifest the lunch. I was just going to go get it. Anyway, this has indeed eluded me to this point. I have moments where I can have things come into my physicality fairly easy. There are, for example, I thought this was just astounding. I was watching a TikTok about synchronicity and it had 222 likes, which was really meaningful to me because numbers, sequencing numbers, is very, very meaningful to me as a science. I'm watching this TikTok on synchronicity and it got 222 likes and I just had to chuckle. I just had to laugh. But anyway, and so I'm able to actually, about daily, I have these synchronicities, these really weird things that happen where even things that I'm not really that cognizant of desiring come into my physicality. However, the one thing that I believe to be harder, say I want to manifest $1 million. Just say I want to manifest $1 million. It would be really nice. I could pay off all my debts. I could pay for my daughter's medical school. all the wonderful things I could do with $1 million, right? I could help people. I mean, God forbid you want just $1 million because you like money, because then you're greedy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just have to laugh because it is madness. I mean, it really is just madness. You can go crazy with this stuff. Like, you just have to sort of, on your way to your desires, you just sort of have to be. You have to just be. Be in a moment, or you're missing it. You're missing it. You're missing your life as I'm missing my life. We are missing our lives as I'm trying to get that carrot. I'm not experiencing my life in this moment. And so I have this new epiphany, or this new idea, that we practice consecutive nows while in the direction of whatever it is we're desiring. I appreciate you guys listening, and I will be back with other ideas. Love you.